I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people? You people!
What do you mean?
You people!
You people.
Huh? You people!
You people.
You people.
You people that walk around with one blind eye.
You people.
You people that are knocking down Niagara Falls.
You people who destroy our city.
You people that are lying.
You people.
You people that would rather do drugs,
You
drink,
people.
steal, rob.
You people. You people.
You people.
You people.
It's time for you to go.
You people.
You people.
You people. You people.
You people.
To reveal
You
our
people.
existence to the
Get the
world.
fuck out of this city and go ruin someone else's.
You people have been chosen to reveal our existence to the world.
Welcome to the edge of the falls. Welcome to the edge of the falls. You people have been chosen to reveal our existence to the world. I'm Brett Byro, a.k.a. the racist.
And I'm the racist sitting next to you. Hi.
I'm
racist.
Canadian, and we don't participate in racism. Sorry, but all together now we are
The edge of the falls.
Hey,
Oh, you're
it's
welcome,
fun.
welcome. Hey, check it out, Peter.
Where?
I got some bad news today, brother.
Oh, what's that?
I went and got tested,
Right,
and it's confirmed I have raceovid.
raceovid.
What?
Raceovid 19?
Raceovid 19.
Oh my God, we're gonna hold it.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
Well, I'm going to die sitting next to you. It's catching.
Oh, hang on.
So why would you say that?
Well,
Why would you say that you were a racist?
We're gonna die.
fuck off.
God. Please, let's not play that again.
So anyway,
No, that's part of the
You
show.
guys have heard, a lot. Yes, I am affiliated with the New York Watchman. I am looking
Yeah,
to
that
grow
bunch.
numbers. I'm looking to do things in Niagara County. And anyways, if you pay attention to our podcast on Wednesday night, hosted by Yowowa Media and Peter's great work, me and a couple others will enlighten you more about the Watchmen and everything that's going on. Maybe we'll hit on it a little bit tonight, and just talk about, because everybody knows the edge of the falls is racist and Brett Byro, and
Well, you.
he does nothing good.
Well, what was
little
this,
do they know that Peter's way more racist than I am.
Oh, darn right.
Why
Oh, wait
is
till they
that
hear
out
the
there?
phone call, right?
The Watchmen are racist. I was reading on a lot of different. Okay, people were spreading it around. Let's just say that the Watchmen were racist. You were a racist. Everybody's a racist. White supremacist.
Yes,
you.
right. Check it out.
Look at that. He's
Do you want to clear that up? For the people that don't understand what
Albanian
exactly the Watchmen do?
supremacist.
Yes, Albanian supremacist. Listen, you guys. So, in my opinion, I guess it's easy now to use a safe word called racism whenever somebody is trying to do something good. And if you look at it, it's not even the black people that are calling me a racist.
Old and ugly.
It's the little liberal pansy ass kids, and maybe John Rustino.
In skinny jeans. People wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah, people. Anyways, you guys. I think.
Everybody's getting skinny jeans for Christmas. This year.
Listen, look, just like Charlie Charles, you guys. Charlie Charles is the director of organizational development with the Watchmen, and we haven't ran into one mad black person while we were out on the streets. Not one.
I have not.
Not
either.
one.
As a matter of fact, I've seen African Americans together in solidarity with you.
You guys, you pay attention. We're gonna, Peter. Feel free to interject at all, whenever you want.
Of course, yeah.
Listen.
I was going to say that just so I can interject. Last night on Fun Day Nights with Noel and Courtney, you said something boring earlier, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Anyway, on their show, which is never boring, we got Jill Shaw, he's representative of the African American community, many others, calling in and saying that, they're really upset that you're getting labeled this, and they know you, they know your heart. And I kind of stuck up for you too, but you paid me $10. What was I going to do, right?
I appreciate it.
So go back, Brett. What were you saying? Or did the squirrel
I was
go
just
by?
going to talk about a little bit, guys. On how it's easy. kicking windows or beating up elderly or harassing people that are innocent. And then when people come to stop that, to stop that from happening, all of a sudden they're a bunch of fascist, racist, and look at and that's Brett Byron.
Oh my God, have any of them read Mein Kampf? I have it on my computer if you want to read it.
It's funny that I think that because of the change in things that are going on now with everybody's thinking, and everybody, especially the younger generation for some reason thinks that they are changing the world and being a bunch of do-gooders, when in all reality, all they're doing is causing more division between us and blacks, if that makes sense. You guys understand what I'm saying?
I think that's their intention.
Yeah, and I really just want to put it out there right now. If anybody ever thought that the Watchmen were racist or white supremacists, let me clear this up for you right now. The answer is no. No.
Oh.
Prove that they are. Let's just say that. But where's your proof that these people are a bunch of racists? There is none. And like Brett just said, this is just another, another toss them out there word, for people to, get shocked over and go and throw their hands up and go, oh my God.
Brett's been saying for a long time, and very well put, is that it's the go-to word.
It is the go-to word.
Unfortunately, it is causing division amongst some of us that care and then want to get together and do things. Unfortunately, this group, perfect example, Peter, when we went to go do, the benefit for the girl that got murdered, who showed up? Some people from Buffalo.
The Antifa wannabes. Right. Well, I want to take 30 seconds here and show people who you're up against, okay? So the Watchmen are on one side. Watch the weapons that, I'm going to cut it over. We're going to start a video. If you look, that's an axe handle in the guy's backpack, okay? Look at the hammer down on the lower left. Watch it come. These are just a few snaps. Look at the guy holding the hammer. Okay, this guy's supposed to be BLM.
Listen,
Antifa
not just
wannabe.
that, they were waving him at us. They were, and the cops were doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, look at the scissors that are on the back. Now he has no medic indication on him. So why is he carrying a pair of scissors like that? Look at this: the axe handle, the hammer in his hand.
Well, that really surprises me too, because this is technically assault with a deadly weapon or intent to assault. You have intent. I mean,
COVID.
Why?
Yeah, it is.
I'm surprised.
Just got it.
I wish somebody from the PD would be outspoken.
I think Charlie Charles is going to have a meeting with
going on
with some of the local police, and I hope that we're all invited and that everything in it.
Well,
I got to give a quick shout out to the Watchmen that are watching it. I see Wyatt, I see Charlie, I see Tim, I see a bunch of other people.
Sounds
Jackie's
like Romper
there,
Room, doesn't it?
Mark's there, yeah.
I see Billy, I see Wyatt.
So listen, just because we're new, we're just building, we're just building our numbers. You guys see, yes, there's lots of things going on in Erie County. Thank God, in Niagara County here, there really, isn't a bunch of bad protests or things that are going on besides the actual Niagara Falls stuff. However, we will be doing some things in Niagara County. We are building our numbers. The numbers are getting huge. We have a huge, following so far.
I'm huge.
I think this. I just seen a little notification of this. Jenna Frieda, and she had wrote some shit about me, and she posted some pictures. Hey, Jenna, I want to know, was I in any of those pictures, or did they look like me?
Actually,
No.
she wrote me back.
Really?
Hang on, I could bring up what she just wrote
right.
me. I saw some very
Is it interesting?
I saw some very positive things from her on one of the sites. That's what I was going to cut in about. Before I say anything about it, first of all, let me make sure my camera's on me. I'm going to bring that up for you.
Let me just interject, Peter, so you can run with this, and then you can read the message. I had seen a post where she had posted or maybe commented on a picture. That is not me, in that picture.
How can you tell with all these masks anyway?
No, listen. It was a picture of 3 unmasked dudes.
You got to hear this.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
All right. Remember that Jenna had posted on one of the other Facebook pages.
Then I apologize, Jenna. I'm sorry, Peter. She just said I said no such thing. I thought it was you, and maybe you
Jenna,
were sticking up for me. It was
you.
so many people
Someone
just blasting
told Brett
me.
the wrong name.
Right.
It's not his fault. But going back to this.
Listen, I apologize, Peter.
Yep. No,
Right.
and I know.
Right.
I knew you would
Right.
once
Right.
you heard
Right.
this. Okay. Now I'm reading something off my Facebook, so you're looking at me. Hi, world. Hi, actually, Renee's in charge, but we're taking over
Yeah.
the opening part. Then she'll kill us.
No.
Anyway, so earlier tonight, I got a message from someone, I think affiliated with the Watchmen, who was having a running battle with one of the other Facebook pages about this. The Facebook page in question, Niagara. Is it Niagara Falls Uncensored?
Niagara Falls Uncensored.
Yeah.
Yes.
Andrea Megan, their administrator, has up there the article that appeared briefly on the Reporter yesterday before they were compelled to take it down. Now, the two attorneys who were with me today both feel that anybody that is still showing that is liable now the same way. So I contacted Andrea, and she is, in fairness, they've been really taking her to task, and some of the stuff they're saying is inappropriate. But what's happening is that I said to Andrea, you had the article from the Reporter and you have one from WNY News Network or whatever it is, which is an arm of the group that you're seeing carrying hammers, okay? So I asked her point blank, and I haven't checked for an answer, but I said, are you basing your opinion of the Watchmen on these two news articles, both slanted or incorrect, or have you at least watched the podcast, which is readily available, etc.? So Andrea has been quite reasonable with me, and I saw Jenna had a really good comment. So let me read you what she wrote me. And Jenna, I hope I won't give away any secrets.
I just want to interject one more time. I apologize for calling you out, Jenna. You know, there was, Peter, you can attest to this, that there was hundreds, of comments about
of course.
Brett Byro, the bad guy. Oh, Brett Byro this, Brett Byro that, the Edge of the Falls, blah blah blah. They were calling me out by name, in the protest.
And I was doing most of that, No,
Peter,
but in
Peter's
fairness,
the bad guy.
I
Really.
No, but here's Jenna's message to you. I started observing the protests. You can see it on your screen there.
Yes.
Last spring. So she started observing all the protests. Normally, I just photograph wildlife, sunsets, and dabble with astrophotography. That's cool. If you get lots of squirrel pictures, Jenna, just send them to Brett, okay? Anyway, she said when BLM and Tifa went down Elmwood and destroyed all of the windows, they threw a cinder block through a large window where my boyfriend was working at the time. I've been to every major protest since. I've also been involved in patriot marches and met a lot of people on that side as well. I don't believe the Watchmen are white supremacists at all. They started the group to protect innocent people of all races from riots and violence by local Antifa BLM groups that are mostly white. This is the words of Jenna Fredo.
I love it.
And it is so well written, Jenna. That's why I want to share this with people.
Keep going, Peter.
The Antifa BLM group that went to Sheridan Park was there to disrupt a patriot group's march, and they were harassing them. The Watchmen came to get in between them, and an Antifa BLM masked person shot a homemade pepper bomb projectile at one of them.
Peter, I just have to interject as things come up. But just you're gonna, Jenna. I apologize. Now I realize who you were, and I was telling everybody, oh my God, this young girl came, and she's out there, and you can tell she's in shape and had our backs. I apologize. Now I know I've met you, and listen, I can say no more except that I seen your name on there, and I just assuming everybody was running me down.
Right.
My apologies, and I will quit kissing your butt now.
No, she's a class act with this.
Yes.
She saw
Thank you
that,
very much for showing up too.
And look at this. I saw that same person, this is Jenna, who shot at him at protests on Hurdle by Empty Pockets. I have a business and a state license I don't want to risk because of political nonsense, but she's seen a lot of propaganda being spread by left-wing local news pages. Thank you for taking the time to read the comments and reach out. That was to me.
Awesome.
Now, the reason I reached out was, and I do, that we have a new director of our WNY Reach. And today we had an amazing result. I don't know if you know about the WNY Reach, but we did a podcast Friday showing the folly of the Buffalo school cameras. Today, Byron Brown announced that all the tickets that were under this that were so mistaken.
Congratulations, bro. Listen, that's why you're on my team, Peter. Not just, everybody
No, you're
says,
on my team.
The Edge of the Falls, the Edge of the Falls. This is a we thing. And between the two
always
of us,
we.
between the two of us, we collaborate on a lot of things.
Right.
And really, whether people, I think a lot of people see it, we complement each other. We really do.
Yeah.
I think,
you and I both know that. We
if
always
me
say
and
it to
you
each
can't
other.
think of it, it's not going to be thought of. I really believe that.
Oh, we got Rene. Be careful.
Now we got Rene. I'm sorry.
You're gonna be a
She's just
referee,
sitting here
that's
being
all.
quiet. Right.
But Brett,
I'm here to
just
break
in
it up.
closing, before I hand the show back, though, is that Pete, our He's working with us on the WNY Reach. He's an attorney. He's also, whether you know it or not, he's the one whose video caught the guy with the knife in front of Empty Pockets.
Yeah, awesome.
And he's involved in that. Anyway, he's working with us, and we've noticed Jenna's work.
Look, Peter, me and you have talked about this, and we were half-assed joking, a year or two or more when me and you started hanging out about taking over Niagara
We've been
Falls.
hanging out for 4 years.
Listen. You remember when we were going to take over? We had a plan in place that we were going to do this.
Your
and do
plan,
that.
and you left me with all the crappy areas. Guy took LaSalle and DeVoe.
So anyways, you guys kind of see that no matter what anybody says, I guess in a roundabout way, where I'm going with all this is you can't believe everything that's said unless you come out and meet people and see what they're doing and watch them and just see, the videos looked bad because they didn't show the whole video. It looked like a watchman was punching some kid in the face. That's not how it went down. I'm sorry, if you watch the whole video and you watch him spray the dude, unfortunately, we were outnumbered, hugely. Not that is taking anything away.
You guys charged. There were 3 of you. You charged in like you were a million.
I guess where I'm going with this is, listen, pay attention Wednesday. If it's something, you guys look us up, not just the Edge of the Falls, the New York Watchmen. I am heading up, a group in Niagara County. I plan on big things. I plan on being friends with everybody. I plan on helping people, just like I've been doing for the last 10 years, Peter. Only now I have the ability to maybe do it on a grander scale. Sure. With your help, with the help of the Watchmen, with the help of my friends. I was looking to build a bunch of people that care. So right away, Jill Shaw had called me up and, she was talking about, well, there's no black people in the group. And I said, Jill, I've sent you a message over and over again, her and Marco, come to a level 1 meeting. Jesus Christ, we can't make people join the group. You know why? Because they keep saying, oh, they're a bunch of racists. You can't believe that shit. I know Jill doesn't, she doesn't believe it. Thank you, Kim Guthrie. Destiny, thank you for, everything you do. Destiny was right there front and center,
Yep.
Anyways, I'm sure that Charlie's still listening. You guys, what we're trying to do here is build a group that cares. Build a group that is going to be active, is going to help the community, and is going to stop all this. I hate to say it, but it's little punk kids that are causing all the division in Buffalo, in Rochester, in Niagara Falls, everywhere. Mm-hmm. If we can all just get along, guess what? Guess what's going to happen?
We're going to break down the breakdown.
Without a doubt, Peter. You know that already. I'm going to reach out to Dante. I'm going to reach, I guess Ken Hamilton is already trying to reach out, and everything. I plan on going, I forgot to tell you earlier that you're going to head up some Christmas caroling at one of the seniors' homes in Niagara County. Okay. We're going to plan that.
I'll bring my guitar.
I knew you would, without a doubt.
The ovation.
I love it. Oh, I should tell you the story
beaut.
about that. Oh. It's a lovely guitar. So what do you say, Brett? Let me show the phone scam. That's going to take a few minutes up, and we can regroup and now pass the show over to Rene. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm done. Hang on. I want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Thursday night, you guys, there is a level 1 Watchman meeting at my place. If you're not familiar with where my place is, send me a message. If it's something you think you're interested in, send me a message, say, hey, I want to come down and check this out. It doesn't mean you're committed to anything. It doesn't mean you have to join anything. We're not a cult. We're not a racist group. If you feel as compelled as I do to have a group of people that are going to watch each other's back, that are going to build a big family, take care of each other, we're going to take care of ourselves first, and then we're going to take care of the community. You guys, what more can I say except that it is something that is needed and been needed, and we're going to meet Thursday night at my place. Send me a message if you're interested. Cheers.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to cut over now and take a quick break so we can line up for Rene to take over the show like she was intended to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Everybody, look at it. Doesn't her hair look nice tonight? She had it cut. Nice,
yeah, well,
nice
I cut it myself.
I think
since salons are so bad.
Hang on. I was going to tell her how good she looks. And then I was thinking every other creep is going to say, "Hey, Rene, what's up, baby?"
I bought some scissors on Amazon.
But I knew how uncomfortable she was. Of course, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, what's up?
Right,
you got a man? You got a man?
I thought you were looking at Peter.
Well, we know Peter has a man. We know Peter has.
How are you going to answer that?
All right. right. Okay, so the other day here in the studio, yours truly was sitting here, and this phone call came in, and it was just too much fun not to. It was on my cell phone, so I'm just gonna play it for you, okay?
Because we found some suspicious activity. So if you want to know about this case, just press 1. Thank you.
Oh, what do I do? I gotta put you on.
Social Security Administration, how may I help you?
Hi, I
Gilbert.
just got the message that someone had called. Something had happened with my Social Security number. Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
I believe you received an automated
we got a
voicemail,
live one.
and
Yes.
after that voicemail, when you press 1, your call gets connected to me, right?
Yes. I pressed 1 and I got you.
Okay. All right. Can you confirm me your first and last name so I can pull up your file and explain you each and everything?
Each and everything.
to me,
Okay.
each and everything.
First name is Chris.
Okay.
CHRIS.
And last name?
And my last name is Fleming. FLEM as in Mary, ING.
Chris Fleming, right?
Yes, sir. Kind of
Okay.
concerned
Let me
about
tell you
this.
that we have found. Yeah, let me tell you that we have found something suspicious happening under your social security number.
Suspicious.
Okay, and your call has been transferred to me so I can explain you what exactly is happening.
Oh, good.
Right.
Okay. Can you read back my Social Security number, or at least the last 4 digits, so at least I can verify you got it?
Okay.
Watch it, Gilbert. He's on to
Okay,
us.
first of all, let me tell you, we are
damn
not
it.
allowed to share any confidential information with you over this federally recorded line. Okay?
But if it's
I can
federally
provide you
recorded,
each
why
and
wouldn't
every
you?
detail. Right. So we are not allowed because we don't know who you are. You could be anyone who picks up the call.
You're absolutely right, though.
Right.
But the concern on my end is I don't know who you are. There was no identifier on the
If you
telephone
want,
number.
I can provide. Okay. Let me tell you.
Sure.
I can provide each and every information about myself. Okay, you can ask whatever you want.
Did you
Okay,
say
I
what the
can
hell you want?
Provide
Whatever
each and
you want.
everything about myself, but not about you.
Okay. But you're with the
Got it.
which office are you in with Social Security?
Okay, right now we are located in Massachusetts.
Right now.
You're working
And
on
Roxbury.
which one?
Because-
There's 2 there that I'm aware of. Which one are you in?
Okay, let me tell you. You can note down the whole address.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
ready to write. I got a pad.
And
As
the-
soon as I got the message, I grabbed
Okay.
a pad of paper.
Well, that's great. Okay, first, do one thing. Write down my name. Okay,
Do
this
one
is
thing.
Officer Joy Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Gilbert? Get the fuck
Gilbert,
out of here.
Mr. Gilbert.
And
of
what
the
is your
Social
last name?
Security.
That is my last name.
Last name is Gilbert.
Actually, Gilbert, the easiest way is give me back the last 4 numbers of my Social Security number. That's not considered confidential because it's used as a
I
verifier.
have
in the
already
New Delhi
told
branch.
you. Okay, let me tell you. I have already told you we are not
getting
allowed to
frustrated.
share any confidential
But you're not
information with
sharing
you.
confidential information. You're using a verifier that every other
Don't you
mechanism
think-
in the government uses.
Okay, so don't you think that social security number is confidential information?
Yes, the
I don't know
entire
who you
number
are,
is. But
right?
if I'm speaking
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't-
electric
I-
company, hang on, Gilbert, you got to hear this because I'm very concerned right now. If I'm speaking to the electric company, if
Okay.
I'm speaking to any other utility, they ask me the last 4 of my social. That is a verifiable number and does not give away the full confidentiality of my Social Security number. So if you give that to
Okay.
me, then I'll know you have it, but you won't be giving me the whole number. So please just verify that for me. That will help me.
We are not allowed to share even a single number. Okay? Not even a single number. Because
Really?
we don't know that who you are.
But why you must not
Okay.
be? Maybe you're a different, like a collection agency or something. Because the Social Security Administration, you would have it right there. And I realize you're saying not share it, but it's my name is Christopher Fleming, and I live at 144 Noel Lane, Noel Lane, and in Niagara Falls, New York, 14305. Now, you've got that much information, which can verify to you that I must be the person that we're speaking of. My date of birth is 2/26/1968.
You almost
now
gave
you
him
can
my
verify
birthday, you
that, right?
asshole.
Okay. Can you confirm me the last 4 digits of your social security number?
I'm asking you to
Can
do
you
that
confirm
so
it?
I can verify you. I just gave you all my other information.
I have already told you many times that we are not allowed to share those details. Okay.
Now, what if I give you
And
the
what you got
wrong
it?
number? I mean,
But as I can see, as I can see right now in front of me, you have provided me the wrong information,
You're giving us the wrong information.
I did?
right?
While his head is
Yeah,
bobbing.
Seriously.
You have provided me the wrong information, right? You have, right?
You're not pissing
Because
me off, Peter.
I can see, I'm talking with the Peter Green.
See, he had my name.
This is Chris Fleming. You called
Just
me.
yes or no. Okay. And you give me the address, right?
Yes, on Noel
But as
Court.
I can see right now, you have provided me the wrong information. That's why you have to confirm me the last 4 digits of your social security number.
And
Duh.
you're
What
telling
happened?
me that I'm someone I'm not, and you want me to confirm more information? Who
Yeah,
is
right.
Peter Green?
Because I have, sorry,
I'm sorry, who is Peter Green? My name is Christopher
I
Fleming.
believe it's you. I believe it's you.
You believe it's me?
Right.
What gives you
And you're located at Buffalo, New York. Right?
Buffalo, New York? Actually, I am.
Right.
I live in Niagara Falls, New York. My name is Christopher Fleming, and you called
Okay.
me
So
without
can you confirm me?
identifying a
But
name
as
on
I
the
can
call.
see, as I can see right now in front of me, you have provided me the wrong information. So just for the confirmation, let me see you are the right person or not. You can confirm me the last 4 digits of your social security number.
And you're
He's
going
trying,
to
he's
verify
trying,
me
yeah.
based on the fact that I am a completely different person than you
Right.
think I am. Are you
Right.
serious? I mean, I don't mean to tell
Sorry?
you your job, but you're sounding
you think I'm
ridiculous
kidding
right
you?
now.
Are you think I'm kidding you?
I don't
I
think
am
you're kidding
serious.
me. I think you're ridiculous. I think you're insisting I'm someone
I think
else.
you are.
My
I
name is
think you
Christopher
are.
Fleming. Fleming,
How
Fleming.
funny. How funny.
Oh man, that was a blast.
Yeah, that was perfect, Peter. Good. It was a good job. And you kept me on the phone for a long time.
Oh.
Usually they're like, fuck you.
Kevin Hutchinson's asked, is that guy really from The Simpsons?
All right, so what we're going to do, Peter, by the way, I just want to give a quick shout out to and let you know that the Edge of the Falls is going to tear up Nick D'Angelo next week. So stay tuned. We got we haven't given up on him. You know that all those ads and stuff, Peter, you know where those are coming from. You know all the derogatory comments
yeah.
is his way of taking a shot back after me after he's a pedophile rapist, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to punch him in the nose because you guys were like, no, don't beat him up, don't beat him
that's
up.
the way we are. Don't beat someone up
know.
until they're. Listen, there are guys named Bubba who can do that better. Okay.
All right, so I'm just putting it out there now that, don't be surprised if me and Nick run into each other, and because, I need a little pat on the back, I might break his nose.
All right. Well, we now return you to your regularly scheduled.
Yes.
Renee.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Okay,
Hello.
well, I'm going to change the subject here because it's a subject worth looking at. I'm
tired of this
shit. Well, let's see. Today, did anybody listen to the or watch the press conference today? The press conference with the county executive. The
The
press
one that hates
conference
us?
with the governor,
Yeah,
the love fest between the governor and Dr. Fauci. Yeah, well, a lot of people are turning it off because they can't stand the sound of Cuomo's voice anymore, and Bullcard's voice as well. I've seen references to nails on the chalkboard, feeling ill. Anyway, yeah. Well, is there any soundbite we have back there of somebody gagging? I should make one. I'm gonna record myself in the bathroom next time I hear. That's where I play my radios and the.
How funny.
Yeah.
It's a shame that we have to put up with that shit every
Please
day
stop
for
that.
months and months.
Okay, yeah. What was okay? I posted this on Facebook today. The quote was, "Western New York and the region are headed in the wrong direction." That was a quote by our county executive in Erie County, not Niagara County, but Erie County. Close enough.
Wow.
Ooh, that sounded neat in my earphone. Anyway, and I just paused for a minute, not New York pause, but I pause for a minute because I remember reading, and here I have it right in front of me on the 2nd of December, Dr. Fauci. I'm getting her and him and Bernstein mixed up. Dr. Bernstein, Mark Poloncarz' sidekick.
Yes.
With the health department said we need, quote unquote, we need to do something radical very, very soon to inspire people to dramatically change their behavior, or else we'll be going down a path that we really don't want to go down. And is that a real siren out there? Anyway, so being that said, the path that we're going down right now, the direction that we're going in right now, County Executive Poloncarz, you led us in that direction. You did. You and Andrew Cuomo led us in this direction. I thought you had it all in the bag. I thought that we had flattened the curve. Yeah. Now, okay, why were we not fine after 5 weeks? You shut us down in March. Was it March 20th? Okay.
I can't remember the exact date, but I know exactly where you're going.
10 years ago, March 20th.
Yeah.
So, okay. Since then, you've shut our businesses down. You've made us stay away from the bars. Can't go up to a bar and order a drink. No, because if you do that, you'll get COVID. Yay! You have to make a reservation at a restaurant in order to go there, in order to see music. Incidental music it was at first, and then the Supreme Court, was it the Supreme Court?
Yep.
had to rule against and tell you no, but you had to get food with a drink, otherwise you'd get COVID just drinking alcohol alone. I mean, the list goes on and on. The poor people dying in nursing homes still. Nobody can get their hair cut. I mean, come on. Our behavior has been modified. Trust me.
I'm cheering on Rene, and I'm cheering on all the comments that are coming in. Look. This is one of my buddies.
Our behavior has been modified, dude. Okay. As a matter of fact, we're all huddled at home with our friends and our family now because you led us there.
Yeah.
You told us.
You told us to do that. We did it. Most of us
down.
know.
You've modified us. Believe me. We're done being modified. Okay. Done.
Preach.
Oh my God!
So I just
these people are nuts.
I got a little throw a little shout out to my buddy on here, Bajoran August, and he says he don't believe that Mark Poloncarz said any of that.
Oh, well, go back and listen to it.
You know why he don't believe it?
There are sound boys being replayed on WBEN right now.
Hang on. You know why he don't believe it? Because he said he's had he's not liberal. No. He said he's got Cuomo's dick too far in his mouth.
Oh, okay, you're excused.
And damn it, Brett, have you never shopped at IKEA? His name is Bjorn.
Bjorn. I got it.
It's a good thing we're not live on air, with the FCC regulating us.
But Bjorn said that.
We'd be in big trouble. But
this is our show. We're allowed to say whatever we want.
Okay. Can you do that again? Anyway. Ooh. We have to set something up underneath it.
All right, so you're getting some good comments on here, so keep it up.
So okay. If COVID, the spread of COVID belongs to the fault of the people congregating in their homes, it's because you sent us there. Okay? And you know what? Let's just say I don't believe that, because you were telling us the whole trip from March to December here that masks would help us. Masks would suppress the spread of coronavirus, and we've warned them religiously. I mean, you can't even walk by somebody in the street with your dog without someone going, "Oh my God, they're too close." Oh my God, they're not wearing a mask.
Listen,
oh my God, get away from me.
Did you hear him say last week or whatever? He said that the reason why upstate New York can't identify is because we weren't hit hard enough with the COVID virus. Yeah. We don't understand.
We were all in our homes.
What were you telling me that hospitals
we were all in our homes? How come we weren't getting it?
Who's a nurse or someone working in the hospital? Give me a call real quick. I want to just confirm whether or not your hospital is at 90% capacity real quick. Someone call me up so we can we can dispel that rumor. Who's listening? That is a nurse or works in the hospital. I need to hear from the cat's mouth. Anyways,
Wow.
Yeah, bring out the dead. Yeah.
Well, and
Oh, look at that. That didn't take long.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Hey, you're on the edge of the falls. Who's this?
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we hear you.
Sounds like a nurse.
No. This is Vernon. I was just calling in to touch base with you guys about the whole Nick thing. I'm pretty excited about tomorrow.
Yeah, good. Nick, I knew, or Vernon, I knew you would be. Listen, we're gonna hit up on Nick next week. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm down for you to come in and talk. During the show if you want.
Yeah. I know. Not just you guys. John Rustino. I know you guys have been asking me to come on the show quite a few times, but I definitely want to come on the show.
Fun.
John Rustino's show is boring, dude. You don't want to go on his show.
We talk. Wait, my wife.
Vernon, I want you to come on my show, bro. Come on the show. You know, if you can squeeze it in. I don't know what your scenario is, but anyways, we're gonna talk about Nick and we're gonna take him to task next week. And I know you got a lot of shit too.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Same time next week? This time, 6 o'clock at your show.
Yeah, why don't you come in at 6? We'll have a couple beers. We'll get primed and we'll talk about Nick.
Okay, sounds.
They never let me get primed.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds good. What studio are you guys at? Are you at the East End?
I'll send it to you, Vernon.
Yeah.
I'll send you a message with it, okay? Because we're
Okay.
gonna come because the building's closed due to COVID.
Yeah.
We're gonna come down and meet you at the door and escort you up. And
We're operating out of the governor's mansion.
Yeah.
we're in the governor's
We're in the
mansion.
penthouse, brother, at the old Niagara Falls High School. Anyways, I'm looking forward to it, bro. So me and you will definitely take him.
We're in the
and
men's
all,
room at the
all his
governor's
cronies
mansion.
to task. All right, you're
Okay.
game. All right, brother.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. All right. Cheers. Thank you.
Yep. All right, go ahead. Man.
Can we cut the toilet flush first?
No, we're in the men's room of the governor's mansion.
Okay, so continuing on. I think I'm done with that rant for now. I had to breathe. But
She's
anyway,
between rants.
yeah, I had to breathe between rants. But and then earlier today we had the illustrious governor on. With what was that going on between the love fest between him and Dr. Fauci? What? Okay,
I
what was
hope
the-
everybody watched that. And that's exactly what I thought, too. Oh, now all of a sudden they're buddies. But I remember when Cuomo was, no, Fauci, you don't know what he's talking about. You can't listen to him. And,
God, yeah, now they're best friends. Well, how did Bowerly put it today? It was fellatio on ice. It was great. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Fauci was saying that we're going to be lining up at Walmart to get our COVID test.
he
done.
did say that. He did say that, Peter.
I know. I can just see people handing back. Like, I got the wrong size underwear. Can you wait a minute?
I got to get my
People
shot
at
first.
Walmart is about to get a lot more interesting. Yeah. So anyway, and I just heard from one of our viewers, just read rather on the Facebook page. Let's see, who is this from? Trisha. Trisha tells us that COVID-19 at-home tests, according to Fox 8 News,
home game.
are about to be
Yep,
sold
in stores.
and sold
Yep.
in stores at Sam's Club, and guess where? Walmart.
Wally World.
Walmart, Wally World. Yeah, and I find that very interesting.
COVID-19, the home game.
And that's what I find interesting.
Lisa Wheaton, I just want to add in, you always comment on our show. You always, call in sometime. I'd love to shoot the shit with
Yeah,
you, or come be
Call in.
a guest on our show one week. Also, I'd love it.
Sí, señor, sí, señorita. Anyway, but I just thought that was interesting. Well, okay, now wasn't it Dr. Fauci that was suggesting the masks?
Which time? Because once he said wear a mask, once he said doesn't wear a mask, me and Peter went back and forth on this.
Oh my God! Wear a mask.
yeah.
No, don't wear a mask. No, wait. Wear a mask if it works.
Yeah, well, the CDC just came out with some interesting, information recently that said masks don't work.
Follow the money. How many times do we have to hear that,
Masks
guys?
don't work.
How
Okay,
many
so-
times do we have
I'm
to
Al
hear
with
that?
Why
Al's
are we
mask
wearing
delivery.
And if masks did work, I mean, so why are we having an uptick?
Brad
Why
had
are we
the
having
right
an uptick?
idea. The little Lone Ranger mask.
The Lone
It
Ranger.
worked great. Nobody knew who wasn't wearing a mask.
Charlie Charles called me.
Hi-ho, Silver!
Listen. Charlie just called me a homosexual.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know.
What does that make Kathy Hochul? The embalmed.
Yeah, no shit. She does look kind of bombed. But
No, she looks embalmed. She
no,
looks,
bombed. No,
I keep
bombed.
asking, well,
Bombed,
who's her
too.
funeral director? Yeah, bombed too. I like my job.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Cuomo and I wish to eradicate Mr. Cuomo and
I think she spits her teeth out just as much as Nancy Pelosi does.
Yeah. For
I think we need a
Anyway,
picture
sorry,
of
Renee.
no, poor Kathy
We're
Hochul
trying
is
to
part
have a
of
little
this
bit of
horrible.
fun.
She's no, it's okay. Please have fun. Have a way. No, poor Kathy
We will.
Hochul. It's part of this. Part of this community, you know, that you know is when what on the down. It's downtrodden. It's racist. It's the
that's the
community
stuff I
that her
like.
and her husband created. J. Edgar Hochul.
So
Anyway.
I think with that we're
Anyway.
all on the same page here, and that we have given up kind of talking about COVID because it's useless. Because really,
I think people are
we
just sick of
agree.
hearing the word, and they're sick of seeing those damn marquees up on the throughway.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Yeah. COVID is still
Wash your
live.
hands. Unwashed masses. You.
Yeah, you little
We're
sheep.
all in this together. No, we're not.
You know what I like?
No,
Our
we're not.
governor had time to release a book.
We're all at home.
He's making money. He got a raise.
got a
I mean,
raise.
I'm so glad this pandemic has been
What?
his upfall.
Well, see, the thing about that raise is you're talking about the $25,000 raise. Okay. Well, he did come out. When was this?
He came out?
November.
Oh,
we're
Cuomo,
still waiting
come
for that. But
It's supposed to be coming out,
I'm
Peter.
glad you mentioned
Yes,
that
yes,
because
yes.
that's
We'll
going to be
talk about
something
that.
I'm going
That's
to talk
some new
about in
news.
a minute. But anyway, I can hear Brett breathing over there. Anyway, November 18th, 2020. There's an article here. That I pulled up from. Ooh, where is this? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Jill Shaw, what's up, my
I'm not gonna get
bitch?
to that right now, but I'll get that in a minute. Anyway, basically, it says that you can look it up anywhere, I suppose. That Governor Cuomo declined on his $25,000 pay raise because it wouldn't be right during the pandemic. However, it was apparently right in 2019 when the legislature wrote the bill and he accepted it to have raises, to all of them, including himself, during what was it called? The year with the largest deficit in over a decade. So it wasn't okay during the the COVID pandemic, but it was okay during the largest deficit in a decade. Okay. You're not a great guy. Stop patting the governor on the back. I'm so sick of this. I'm sick of this. Call him for what he is. No, forget
A
that.
dick.
No, I can't. I don't have enough time. I got 15 minutes. There's too many words I want to list. But
We got lots of room for all of them.
yes. Well, I don't know. People might look at me differently.
We have a comment here from a Barbara Coleman, and
Barbara Coleman.
and it's up on your screen right in front of you if you want to see it. If you want to read it, or you want me to.
Go ahead.
Okay, you're assholes.
Okay.
Yes. No, but that's where the humor stops. So, and seriously, my friend's husband is on a ventilator. Stay the fuck away from the rest of us, she says. Barbara, call in. I mean, we are upset with the way this whole thing is being represented to us.
Yeah.
But when a situation like that, we are not laughing at that situation. Your friend's husband
Absolutely not.
is why
Come
we.
on, you're right. For them to say we're assholes, come on, we have to make light of this. We're making light of the numbers and the way things are going. Not that there's something definitely going on out there.
Well, yeah, there's definitely something going on out there. I mean, the reason why we're having, what was it earlier? You said if we reach 90% capacity in the hospitals, then we would go into another pause or code red or whatever you want to call it. The reason why we're having a limited capacity in the hospitals right now is because, what was that?
Oh, it's usually something. Are you going to stop at every beep and button? I could play 10 farts, you don't care. One little beep.
Was that the ding that said, wait a minute?
It means the turkey's ready in the oven, okay?
Okay. Anyway, the reason why the capacity is down, or the availability of beds or what have you, is because of the budget cuts that were already put in place 2-3 years ago. They started cutting funding for the hospitals because Well, they were going to try to chip away at, so that they could, put more of the budget into something else. Last year, the year before, I mean, it was okay to cut Medicare. It was okay to cut from the hospitals. It was okay to cut staffing at the hospitals and getting equipment into the hospitals. I mean, we don't have a hospital capacity issue. We still have a funding issue. The governor started setting that up.
Preach.
A few months ago to try and get Donald Trump's the Trump administration to give him federal money. He was anticipating, what was it, $2 trillion to come from the federal government. Jeez. And then when Donald Trump said, "What, are you crazy?"
I just want to add also.
Oh my God! So now he's trying to come back from the cutting of funding and cutting of staff and cutting from equipment.
Listen, me and you talked about this already. You know why he was making these cuts, and they're increasing the numbers with COVID, and they're, listen, obviously something is going on out there. Obviously people are dying. I feel bad about that. What I don't feel bad about is the manipulation of the funding by saying that COVID is the problem and then getting money for it.
Right.
And Cuomo looking at every way he can to try and build our numbers up so that he gets more money to bail his sorry ass out of creating what a shit show we have in New York. One more time, I'm just going to say what a shit show we have in New York.
Look at Donna's comment right in front of you. A guy I work with just lost his mom with COVID. She was in a local nursing facility, and 20 people got it and were moved to the hospital. Mm-hmm. First of all, Cuomo brings about all the moving people to nursing homes, and then we find out that what they do is when someone has it, they move. Oh, there's that timer again. Hang on, let me see if the turkey's ready. Nope, no, not ready. But anyway, these people, they get put on an ambulance so that if they pass from COVID, they don't register against the nursing facilities numbers. They register against the hospital. And yes, it's not even a question of money. It's that they don't want to be known as a COVID place.
Yeah. Well, what's happening to the hospitals right now is what happened to the nursing homes. You have all of this, taking a positive patient from over here, putting them over in that hospital, putting this hospital, transferring patients around. Why couldn't we just have St. Joe's, the designated hospital for COVID patients, like it had been? Why is that no longer on the table? The hospitals maybe, perhaps, the numbers are, going up. No, maybe because you're taking COVID positive patients and mixing them up, like a box of cereal.
I have to give one more shout out to, the smart comments that come in. And Damon Grant had said, here, if you guys just listen to this, the forced global reaction to COVID-19, they forced global reaction to COVID-19 to force the United Nations New World Order reset on us. I'm sorry guys,
on the
us,
US
is and will be my main issue. We weren't supposed to be smart enough to question our medical science masters, and he's exactly right, guys. They didn't expect us because we go with the flow on everything to say, hey, this isn't adding up. This can't be right. Where's all the money? Where's all the people? Again, I'm not trying to offend anybody with, our laughing or, anything like that. And we're not laughing at people that are sick, and we're not laughing at.
Go back to Trish's comment. Right there. My daughter. My daughter's friend died with a needle in his arm. His mother fought to get COVID off his death certificate. She said COVID was not on the needle that killed my son. That's
powerful. That sucks, and I'm sorry, Trisha,
I'm sorry.
that.
And I'm sorry about.
Please tell your daughter.
I'm sorry about the other poster. Was it somebody that was dying or
Barbara,
that's in the hospital? Barbara's comment. Barbara, I wish that people were taken care of, more properly, so that didn't have to happen. I wish that the funding was there. I wish that the vaccine, was out there the way it's supposed to be. I don't know what to tell. I mean, seriously, I've talked to people who have miraculously recovered. Look at the president, 2 days, and people, he had special.
Paul Moreno says nursing homes were not designed for COVID.
No,
and
they were
exactly
not.
Right. He's exactly right. That, unfortunately, when when that decision was made to send all the COVID, or the elderly back to nursing homes, what they think was going to happen.
That's the problem. They didn't think.
Right, exactly, Peter. And again, we agree on a lot of things. And me and you talk about this many times, in saying, why can we think about this stuff, but the people that are making, all the decisions can't come up with a rational decision to save lives and maybe, squash all this fighting and all this, all mass work, mass don't work. What the fuck? If you're sick, you're sick. Stay your ass at home. If you're not sick, and I don't know if you have, I don't wear a mask. Everybody knows that. I'm against it. But if we believe everything that they said, Peter, remember they were talking about if you catch it, you're immune to it. Blah blah blah. Then you have immunities. Blah. So I think that I had it. I can't confirm that because I never got tested.
Yeah, because they quarantined the virus for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, but none of these people can see their loved ones coming into, the loved ones that are in the nursing homes. They've been behind the glass. They have to get tested, over and over and over again. They can't even hug their loved ones.
Can I tell
so
you how
how do the
sad-
people in the nursing homes get the COVID? It's coming in from somewhere.
Renee, we went caroling, right? We went caroling this weekend. We went to a nursing home.
Yeah.
Sad. To see these elderly people waving to us in the window.
Okay.
Some
lonely.
some lady on the first floor was actually trying to stick her hand out
I
to
saw
touch
the
us.
picture of that. Yeah.
Touching. It really was, and to see that there was kids of the elderly that are in a nursing home that haven't seen their parents for 9 months. Who's fucking responsible for this? Why? Why is this happening? And I know that everybody wants to say, well, we're trying to protect the elderly. When she went to go try and take her mother out, they wouldn't let her take her mother. There's got to be some sort of laws or something going on.
That some people can't take their mothers out, their fathers out. That's the reason why they're there in the first place. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't even ask the question anymore because there's nobody here with any real answers to answer the question. But to all the people that are suffering with the disease, I really, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to your loved ones. It should not be. It should not be. That's all I have to say.
No, I
mean,
agree. Well
seriously.
put.
I agree.
And if masks worked, I mean, I thought that we had a better handle on things when people were in let's just say the restaurants and the salons where they could be regulated with masks, and where their behavior was truly modified, or that they're sent. If you close down, those. If you close down the facilities where behavior is regulated, what are they going to do? They're going to go back home, and this is.
No,
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Would I hear a guitar playing already?
No. I moved my mic stand because what I do is I mute the caller so they can still hear the show.
yeah,
Keep your
And then
hands
when
off
we
that
introduce-
ovation, could you?
Well, be hung up.
I don't have to. It's mine.
No, but really.
Call
I mean,
back. Call back. We're obviously doing a show, bro.
Getting back to where I was, though.
Hey, Jill Shaw, you're absolutely right, hon. Fuck 2020.
Oh, well, there's got to be more to it than that. I mean, I agree. But, do we want this happening again in 2021? No. I don't know. I'm fire the
It's
governor.
a money grab. I mean, someone did comment on that.
It is a money
It's,
grab.
they want. I think Paul Morano said it too. Everyone wants the COVID money that's out there. They want to grab as much of
Yeah.
that pie as they can while it's available.
Yeah.
And medical science has been so confusing since it first came to the U.S. Everything has been, well, they work, they don't. They do, they don't. And we're not just talking masks. We're talking ventilators. We're talking treatments, other things. And people are afraid right now because it isn't that we don't trust, it isn't that our medical science isn't trying to lead us. It's that they don't know, and they're acting like
they have the science, and they don't.
Right.
and they're taking certain steps to enforce things
and they're
that they
censoring.
can't prove.
And they're censoring the science.
Yep. I guess what really bothers me is that if you don't know, don't guess. That's what's killing us. Quit guessing, and making everybody doubt what's going on. The intelligent people don't like fucking the shit that's going on. Yes, listen, for those of you that are out there that have lost a loved one or someone's fighting, we understand that there is a virus out there that is hurting the elderly.
Yeah.
Do we wish that on people? No, we don't wish that
No,
on
that they could be
people.
taking they could be taking better care of them. Trust me. I can't even get into the entirety of it. We only have what,
It would take
2
us
minutes
a long.
left?
It would take us a long time. to
Have a
talk
couple
about
of
this,
extra
right?
minutes to be like, we've
2
stolen
minutes.
half your show. Come
Oh
on.
no, it's okay. No,
We can stay on here 24 hours
so
if we
much
want.
Out there.
There is nobody, nobody's in charge here. I'm in charge, Brett's in charge, and you're in charge. You tell us to go 12 more minutes, we go 12 more minutes.
Yes, Jim
Don't you
Costanzo.
wish all men could do that?
Jim Costanzo
We
from
don't have enough
JC's
material right now
Tees.
for an hour show. Though.
You guys,
I could whistle.
you got comments coming on
whistle.
about
I
the
think you said
shirt.
whizzle.
All right, let's close.
Anyway, all right.
All right.
No,
so,
Renee,
Yes.
give us a closing. Something in closing.
a prayer.
Be well.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dear God, keep Como
dear
far
God.
away from us.
Yeah, okay, I have a good.
No, give us something in closing.
No, absolutely.
Oh, look who's watching. Oh,
I always feel like somebody's watching me. We got to record
we got to
that.
do. No, we got to do a
Well,
Christmas
actually,
Carol.
no. I need 5 more minutes. I need.
Take it. Take it.
All right, here we go.
You want us to shut up, too.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to say this. Going back to Thanksgiving. Okay, everybody was all riled up about about the article that was written in the Art Voice concerning Andrew Cuomo being at his girlfriend's house. All right. I just wanted to say a couple things about that. Okay, I had said in the last show that there was no reportedly credible witnesses to substantiate that. Well, I just wanted to say that this can't be proven but yet it hasn't been confirmed or denied from the governor either. Well, I've heard firsthand that from somebody that was actually there that there was indeed a visit by the governor to Williamsville. The governor, his mother, and 30 other people, and that does not include security detail. And that was on Thanksgiving.
Now, who says they saw it?
I can't tell you, but see, that's the
I'm
thing.
not asking names. Are they part of a group? There were supposedly a lot of protesters there.
Somebody supposedly that works for Uniland.
Peter, we were there. We
So
were
anyway-
outside. We were outside. Oh no, not at Cuomo's.
So this is what I've heard, and like I said, the governor hasn't come out and confirmed or denied it. So and that there was no record of his whereabouts otherwise, and so I just like to know if there's anybody out there, including the governor himself, that could absolutely deny that he was here in Buffalo, Williamsville, on Thanksgiving, and tell me I'm full of crap.
But Rene, I'm going to challenge that though.
Or
if
could
there were
anybody come out
apparently-
and tell me? I mean,
Yeah, but if
including
there
the
were
governor.
apparently witnesses, tell me this. You're loading your mother into an SUV or whatever it is. She's 89 years old. You could film a movie in the time it'll take her to go from the door to the car.
I don't
You
know.
could call it Cuomo's Mom.
I wasn't there.
The car boarding years. But according to different sources I've read, there was a crowd there, protesters there. Janafredo was supposed to have
No,
been
no,
talking about
they
inside
rushed
the
everybody
house.
away, Peter, for a certain amount of time.
I'm talking about inside that.
But
the,
this
the
is what I'm
crowd
asking.
inside the
Does
house.
someone have everyone's got a camera with that
Right,
instinctive motion. Who's got a picture of the police rushing us away?
Nobody
Wouldn't the
wants to get
cameras be up?
audited.
Audited for what? Everyone's got cameras
Tax
up at
audited.
every event. It's no different than any protest or situation. Everyone's got their cameras up. Show us something of state troopers, of a location where there are multiple police cars, anything to say that there was something there. What's missing, and I'm calling this, what's missing is in our society, you show me 30 protesters, if they're out there, who can't get one picture of state troopers hustling them away.
I agree with you. I agree with your scenario on that thing.
And
But
the reason-
but it is possible, Peter. It is possible.
Everything's
Right,
possible,
right.
but how probable is it that a group of 30 people in a society
Missed it?
that we pull out our cameras faster than we blink?
Okay.
And
Do you think that he would deny this? It's been
Well,
all
maybe
over
they-
everywhere, Peter. Even the news was talking about
I
it.
think he could not possibly deny it if there was photographic evidence.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Maybe maybe they couldn't get their cell phones iPhone camera is close enough,
30
you're within
people.
range, even with a zoom on it.
Honestly,
Yeah,
if you-
Destiny said the same thing. You're
I
right.
know,
You got a
I
point.
know. My camera, like, it's an iPhone. It's only a year old. It's already losing its
If
clarity.
the police are
function.
moving a crowd away, they have a physical presence in front of that crowd moving them. You saw it the other day at the protest. The police are visible to you to move you away. If they did that, who's got pictures of the cops?
Oh, okay.
It's just that, and I'm not denying it, but I'm saying that it is very improbable that if there were witnesses, Jenna Fredo said she went for coffee, and according to the article I read, and came back, and then was told the governor had already left. Well, maybe she's got coffee stains on her telephoto lens or something like that. But with that many people who were supposedly there, mentioned in many articles,
Well, I'm
all
talking
over.
about somebody that reported to me to be actually inside of the house.
Right, but
and I can't tell you where the house is on
No,
air.
you don't have to. And it's not even being inside the house. If somebody's going to
agree.
report that to you,
Mm-hmm.
how easy is it not to take out your phone and take one picture inside?
agree.
And that's worth 1,000 words. You know what? If I was at a dinner party with Cuomo, I would be snapping pictures left and right.
Of course.
Maybe
Unless-
they were
but
sworn
they
to
know,
secrecy,
Peter.
with a
They
blood
know, right?
oath.
They know not to do that shit. But Destiny said again, she agreed with you that what you're saying is just make it make sense, and that's what we're saying about a lot of things, Peter. Just make it make
Yeah,
sense to
but
us.
that's just it. When people are saying that there's that many protesters outside, why in this day and age, every time we've
Somebody
been
would
to
have caught it. I think you're
somebody
right. I
would have
think you're
gotten
right.
something.
I think you're right.
It's true. It's
But I'm
true.
not denying it. I'm not denying
And
he
I'm
wasn't
not.
here.
I'm not denying, Peter, or but I'm putting
No,
it
we're
out
not
there.
arguing.
Okay,
Right.
good. No,
Because
I'm
I'm
not-
right.
Please
No,
argue.
I don't want to
Argue.
be right. I want to see if this happened.
I like debate.
All right, just to piss Peter off, I want to put a call out to all the watchmen that are listening, and that we had already said that we need a watchman group in here Wednesday's podcast, and Charlie's going to apologize to all of us and buy beer and pizza.
Okay.
I have to apologize too, don't I?
No, you don't have to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pretend I did.
All right, then
I'm a Canadian.
Peter's
I'm a
buying beer and
Canadian,
pizza.
okay?
Peter's buying beer and pizza.
I am sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. Say that's Canadian national anthem.
Wednesday, 6 p.m. Watchmen beware, not beware, be here.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Well,
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Oh
because-
yeah, the Watchmen
Yeah,
themselves.
Yes.
6 p.m. Bring your own.
No, Peter's buying beer.
I probably could. All right, Rene. I
Yes.
do want to. I got to call you out in something tonight. You came in really well prepared. Thank you.
You
I did?
Yep.
You
and your
did.
hair was
You
combed.
had.
I was flying by the seat of my pants, but thank you.
Ew. I do have a wet fart sound here. You want to hear it?
If not, I can make one.
No, no, don't do that.
No. That's how you fly by the seat of your pants.
Trisha, make sure you're here. You and your husband, you guys also.
No, Rene, you brought a lot in tonight, and we're trying to be a little bit lighthearted. We want entertainment, we want fun, but we want real answers to things. We now have the WNY Reach. That's our serious side. We've got Yowowa Media does all our commercial side, but having you here has been a good thing, and I'm glad you're here personally. And despite what Brett said about you,
Yeah, I take it all back. Don't
Yeah.
tell her. Don't tell her.
No, I
love having you.
I also like putting stuff out there, just to get the conversation going. I didn't make it up. Someone actually did say that they were there. Just wanted to put that
It was all over
put
the
that
place.
out
Oh, I
there
agree.
for entertainment purposes.
Okay, how about this? I thought you were going to hit on this. That
For
we had
poops and
heard.
giggles.
We had heard that Nick D'Angelo is a closet, homo. Well, not even in the closet, is he, Peter? He's out. You've seen him on Grindr, didn't you?
the world saw him hunger.
I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
That's a nice note to close on.
There's Brett, It's like the most beautiful moment of a movie, and Brett wants a car crash.
Oh my god!
You guys, I just want to say this show went over pretty well.
Thank you, Peter. By the way.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. And next week we will bring Vernon Lohan on, and we are going to dedicate next week's show to paying back the reporter in the 716 action page. And oh my God, I can't wait to get Vernon on here. He sends us all kinds of dirt. I don't know. He's like the walking. Here's what's
Hey.
going on in Niagara Falls. You with me?
Yep.
I think anyone named Vernon is cool.
Oh, Vern's great.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to have him here. Jana Fredo commented on the state troopers issue. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is good. And thank you, Jana, for piping in. there was no reason for state troopers to block off that cul-de-sac there. I had my camera there and ready. The troopers didn't show up until it was after dark. I don't know if he was coming there or leaving. You could not see the driveway of the house from where I was at. They have a large attached garage. I did leave for coffee because I was already outside for over an hour. I did take a few pictures, but all I could see was through one window of the back of the house. I better check my backyard too. I took pictures of a woman in the back of the house, but I didn't see him, and I left when I saw the troopers because it was dark and I had to get to dinner. An Erie County sheriff told me that he spoke with a state trooper when I saw him the Monday afterwards, and the sheriff told me the trooper said Cuomo was there. Like I said, I'm not dispelling that, and thank you, Jenna. This is great. We got to get you for the reach. But okay, the state troopers were there. They blocked you from a cul-de-sac. Do we have a picture of them blocking off the cul-de-sac?
Yeah, we need
She
pictures.
said you had a video, Peter, that you deleted.
No, Peter Harding.
Oh, Peter Harding.
Pete
Okay.
Harding,
All
yeah.
right. All right, good. All right, let's carry this on. Jenna, why don't you come in Wednesday too? For the Watchmen podcast. Meet us here. Message Peter for the address, or we'll have him send it to you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'd love to
Kim
have you.
Guthrie's looking for the number. The
It's
of
number
the show?
5.
Yep.
No, wait.
Kim, you can call in next week and talk to us about Nick D'Angelo, your favorite person.
Okay.
716-207. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah, you guys, thank you for listening. Please tell all your friends and family that the Edge of the Falls is taking no shit. We're going to keep going. Nobody's shutting us up. We're not a bunch of
nobody's
fuck. We're
Nobody's a
assholes.
white
We're not
supremacist.
racist.
We're American supremacists.
Yes, we are
So your
American
shirt.
supremacists. And if you want one of these shirts, who do they contact, Peter?
Ghostbusters.
Yes, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's JCTs.
That's
Look
it.
them up on Facebook, JCTs. That's Jim Costanzo, great friend of the show. And I think even Noel will pipe in on what a great guy he is, despite what he said about her. You want to take that? Nope,
no.
we're good. Okay. We got to sign off now on behalf of Edge of the Falls and
Have a good night.
say goodnight, Rene.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Yep. Good night, Peter.